It's been about 5 months since I've done a video like this. Let's not do a whole lot of talking. Let's get right into the update. Pinocchio 1985 VHS, black clamshell. I have the 1986 tape of this as well. October 27th, 1985. This copy does not have the Black Cauldron trailer at the beginning, but that's alright. And this has the Classics logo engraved into the case. Good stuff right there. A Bug's Life Gold Classic Collection release. What's weird about this tape is that it has the Jerry's Game short at the end of the movie, while on the 1999 VHS, it has it at the beginning of the movie. Or right before the movie, I meant. Ink label. Reels are kind of yellow. June 17th, 2000. A Little Princess. Don't know much about this movie other than the fact that Alfonso Cuarón, who directed Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban and Gravity, directed this, which is pretty cool. I probably said his last name wrong. Ink label. August 2nd, 1995. Cats. This is the first of two polygram tapes that I got for this update. The other one I'll show when I get to the slipcovers. Ink label. September 22nd, 1998. Some tapes with invisible ink. The print dates are really hard to read. Other ones like this one, not so much. The Goonies. Ink label. July 6th and July 19th, 2002. 13 days apart. This next one was sealed when I got it. The Amazing Panda Adventure. Came with a bunch of ads, which I don't feel like showing right now. But there's the ink label. January 20th, 1996. This next one came in a small clamshell. The Black Hole. Anniversary edition. I'm assuming the 20th anniversary, since I think this movie's from 1978 and this VHS is from 1998. It's originally a Disney movie, but Anchor Bay has the home video rights to it. No print date on this tape. And what's kind of weird about this tape is that it has a green format screen, which would normally be on Disney tapes. But since this is a Disney movie, it kind of makes sense as to why it's on there. The Santa Claus Special Edition. Upgraded from the really beaten up 1995 VHS I had in that ripped up slipcover. Had that tape for a long time, and now I got this one to replace it. Ink label, blue lid, black reels. October 13th, 2004. So it is a reprint, but it still has the 2002 tape master. Oh, Oh great, we're out of focus again. There we go. Atlantis: The Lost Empire. Finally got this movie for the collection. Ink label, blue lid. November 27th, 2001. Justice League, the animated one. Ink label, April 8th, 2003. The Fox and the Hound, Black Diamond release. Finally got this one back in the collection. I had this tape a long time ago, but I ended up giving it to someone for a Christmas gift. And that was a reprint from May 19th, 1995. I remember the print date. However, this one's an early copy from December 30th, 1993. This was also sealed when I got it. Cheaper by the dozen. Vertical ink label. April 23rd, 2004. I think that's the print date. Finally got this one back in the collection as well. The Book of Pooh, Stories from the Heart. I've been looking for this tape for a long time. Had this one a long time ago as well, but it broke. But now I got a better copy. I tried to peel off the dark sticker label to see what was underneath the label, but no luck, so I just had to stop while I could, or else it would have really ruined the label. May 23rd, 2001. These next two are Gold Classic Collection tapes. Make Mine Music. Finally got this movie for the collection. This one's really hard to find. Same story with the Book of Pooh with the dark sticker label. May 22nd, 2000. Why that was hard to get in, I don't know. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, upgraded from the 1999 VHS. I wanted to get this one for a little while as well. Ink label, September 29th, 2000. This is another tape that was sealed. Old Yeller. Finally got this movie for the collection. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. I was able to peel off the dark sticker label to see what was underneath it without ruining it. And underneath the dark sticker label was D2, The Mighty Ducks. So that explains why the reels look a little older for a 97 tape. August 20th, 1997. And it also came with promo material, which is pretty cool. But this video is going to be long enough as it is. I don't need to make it longer by showing promo material. Tower of Terror. Got this one in a garage sale. It's a really cool reprint with the ink label, blue and black reels. October 29th, 2003. I did check this tape and it still has the, I think, 2000 tape master. Either 2000 or 2001 or 1999, whenever this VHS came out. I'm assuming 2000. Now onto the overabundance of slipcovers. Sailor Moon S, the movie. This is the special uncut subtitled version. So the audio is still in Japanese, but it has English subtitles. When I found this tape, I definitely had to pick it up. I don't find Sailor Moon media out in the wild very cheap whatsoever. So to find this one for only $1 was a good deal to me. Sticker label, August 11th, 1999. Mr. Holland's Opus. Fantastic movie right here. I have this tape without the case, but I ended up getting another one with it. Ink label. This is a reprint from February 25th, 1997. So this copy has no previews at the beginning. While the other copy I have is the original 1996 tape, which does have previews at the beginning. 15 minutes, which this video will be longer than. Purchased from Blockbuster on October 15th, 2001. Ink label, which is covered in tape. And the print date is blocked by the Blockbuster end label. A Knight's Tale. Purchased from Blockbuster on December 17th, 2001. Pretty cool how a lot of the text on the sticker labels in red. Printed on the 38th week of 2001. Along Came a Spider. I do have the predecessor Kiss the Girls on DVD. Also purchased from Blockbuster on December 17th, 2001. Printed on the 35th week of 2001. The Cider House Rules. This one is a really good cast, so I look forward to checking this one out sometime. Purchased from Blockbuster on April 2nd, 2001. Ink label, which has a sticker on it, and I tried to peel it off on that side. Didn't really go well. And Blockbuster label once again. The Sixth Sense. Classic movie right here. Also purchased from Blockbuster on April 2nd, 2001. Ink label. I was able to peel off the Blockbuster end label on this one successfully. So the print date is February 17th, 2000. The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. I watched the one with Tom Cruise and it really sucked. Yet another Blockbuster rental, purchased on July 9th, 2001. Printed on the 34th week of 1999. A Time to Kill. Vertical ink label. No print date. I checked this tape and it does not have previews at the beginning. The King and I, part of the Rodgers and Hammerstein collection. Unfortunately, the background noise is kind of back. This is the only opportunity I had to do this video, so definitely try to ignore it if you can. Vertical sticker label, which still says CBS Fox Video on there for some reason. And this was printed on the 40th week of 1998. It's kind of hard to read because it's a small week in year code. Back to the Future, the MCA Universal Home Video print. I already have the MCA Home Video tape of this movie, but since it's my favorite movie of all time, and because it was a gift, definitely does not hurt to have another one for the collection. Sticker label. Printed on the 30th week in 1995. This one was sealed. Les Mis, the Liam Neeson version from 1998. Still has the Columbia TriStar Home Video stamp on the side of the tape, which is pretty interesting. Sticker label. Printed on the 47th week in 1998. Evita. I do have an interesting story about this tape. I did find my caseless copy. The tape that was in this case was really moldy, but luckily I had this tape already, so I ended up throwing away the old moldy copy and then put the copy I had before in the box. July 10th, 1997. This next one I have sad news about. 12 Monkeys. Sticker label. Printed on the 51st week in 1996. Towards the end of the movie, this tape completely stops for some reason, which is really unfortunate. It stops at like the last 15 minutes of the movie, like right around that time. So I don't know if I'll be able to watch the full movie on this tape. I was able to rewind it successfully, but I don't think the tape plays like during the last 15 minutes of the movie. It just stops. It like freezes and it got all fuzzy and stuff. I cannot explain it. It's really bad though. This is a really cool Arnold Schwarzenegger 3-pack, which has Total Recall, The Running Man, and Red Heat. The only one of these I've seen was Total Recall, which was really good. But the remake with Colin Farrell was really lame. There's something interesting about each of these tapes. Sticker label. Here's what's interesting. Each of these tapes are in EP mode. Not sure how the quality of these tapes are, but I'll definitely have to test them out at some point. This one was printed on the 29th week in 1995. The Running Man. Really like the cover art on that one. This one, however, has a print date from June 7th, 1995. This box set was sealed when I got it in Red Heat, which also uses the theatrical poster. printed on the 30th week in 1995, just like the Back to the Future tape. Night of the Living Dead, the original from 1968. Blockbuster Classics. This is my second Blockbuster Classics tape, the first one being Halloween. The dead have risen, and they are very hungry. I just felt like I had to do that. Oh well, but there's the sticker label. September 13th, 1993. Speaking of Halloween, Halloween 2, this being the Good Times release. This spine is not in the best condition because that part came off. That's how it was when I got it. And that part as well, but this is a tape I don't ever come across, so I definitely had to get this. Ink label. I think this one's in EP mode as well. Could be wrong on that, but the tape looks awfully short for a 93-minute movie. No print date or weekend year code. Fear with Mark Wahlberg in one of his earliest roles. I heard he plays a really creepy guy in this. A suspenseful, erotic thriller. Sticker label. Printed on the 27th week of 1997. Stuart Little on a slipcover. There's something very interesting about this tape, as you can tell by the numbers below the Columbia logo. Yes, an Avon copy. There's the infamous white sticker label, May 4th, 2000. There's something kind of weird about this tape. Throughout the entire tape, from the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo to the end credits, there's white dots like all over the screen, and the audio quality is really messed up. But other than that though, the tape is watchable. Unlike that next Karate Kid VHS, oh my goodness. I still could not believe how badly messed up that tape was. But that Stuart Little tape, really cool. I've only come across it one other time. And this time I knew I just had to get it. Scream with the Courtney Cox cover. I do plan on getting the Drew Barrymore and Neve Campbell covers at some point, if I can find them. I do have the original 1997 VHS of this movie as well. This is personally my favorite horror movie of all time. Here's the ink label on this copy, and the ink label on the original copy. Print date on the original tape, May 19th, 1997. Print date on this tape, November 15th, 1997. This one I had for quite a few years. Conan the Barbarian. Another Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I found this, the next two tapes, and Tower of Terror at a garage sale for 50 cents a piece. Vertical sticker label and end label. This is my second Scotch tape, the first one being the 1986 VHS of Back to the Future. And this was printed on the 45th week of 1989. Conan the Destroyer, the sequel, which did not get very good reviews, but they had them both there, so I could not just leave this one behind. I definitely had to get it. This is a much later reprint because of the 1997 Universal logo plastered over the MCA Universal Home Video sticker label. Printed on the 48th week of 1999. Spider-Man. Glad I got this one for the collection. I had the second one for about half a year now. I had the second one for about half a year. Now I got the first one. This was purchased from Blockbuster on December 24th, 2002. Christmas Eve of 2002. Sticker label. Printed on the 33rd week of 2002. This tape played a little funny at the beginning at the Columbia Trust Home Entertainment logo and the preview for I Spy, but right after that, the tape played just fine. Old school. Add the unrated cut on Blu-ray. I got this tape before I got the Blu-ray. That's how long this update has been in the making. Ink label. August 9th, 2004. 8 Mile. Really great movie right here. One of my favorites. Sticker label. Printed on the 49th week of 2003. The Phantom. This is a rare out-of-print movie. Got the VHS with the lenticular slipcover. This is one of, if not, the coolest tape I have. Sticker label and end label. Printed on the 20th week of 1997. Excuse you. Spy Hard. Ink label. December 13th, 1996. Pretty Woman. Definitely one of the best chick flicks ever made, in my opinion. This is the original copy with the pink ink label. Print date's printed really weird, but this was printed on August 24th, 1990. Save the Last Dance, special edition. Why that happened, I don't know. Sticker label and yellow reels. Printed on the 31st week of 2002. The Alamo. I think this is a remake of an old movie. But I could be wrong. Ink label, black reels. September 7th, 2004. Don't be a menace to South Central while you're drinking your juice in the hood. This might have to be my favorite Wayne's Brothers movie. This one's really, really funny. Ink label. February 16th, 2001. The Sweetest Thing. Watched this one a few nights after I got it, and it was a pretty fun movie. Not bad for a chick flick. Purchased on October 7th, 2002. From Blockbuster. Sticker label. Printed on the 29th week of 2002. Toys. 20th Century Fox Selections tape. Vertical sticker label. This was printed on the 15th week in 1993. Even though this is in the 1995 Fox Selections case, it still has the original 1993 tape inside. This is another 20th Century Fox Selections tape, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is the movie that inspired the classic TV series of the same name. Vertical sticker label. Printed on the 36th week in 1998. Reservoir Dogs, the first movie from Quentin Tarantino. Sticker label. This is a reprint from the 26th week of 2000. Dick Tracy. The title's printed the wrong way, but that's okay. Unintentional rhyme right there. But this does have the really cool horizontal back, just like the VHS and DVD of holes. Ink label. December 5th, 1990. The Others, exclusive all-new bonus edition. Ink label, September 25th, 2002. Never even heard of this movie until I found this tape. Strictly Business, with Halle Berry in a very early role. This is a screening copy. Vertical sticker label. January 27th, 1982 and February 7th, 1992. Riding in Cars with Boys. Interesting name for a movie. But it has a good cast, so I definitely wanted to pick this up. Hopefully this one's good. And wonderfully acted, like it says right there on the back. Sticker label. Printed on the 44th week of 2002. And judging by the short film strip right there, there's no previews at the beginning. I'll have to like that just so next time I put in this tape, I can just start right at the movie. Cocktail with Tom Cruise. Ink label, Yellow Reels, October 30th, 1998. Haven't checked this tape yet to see if it has updated previews at the beginning. Super Troopers, with the iconic upside down artwork. I got this tape just to rewatch the movie before the second one came out in theaters, which I unfortunately missed on. But this is definitely a funny movie. It's been quite a while since I've seen it though. I did not get around to rewatching it on this tape. Even if I did, I still would not have been able to see the second one in theaters, unfortunately, but I'm probably going to pick it up on DVD when it comes out. Unlike Cats, the print date is really hard to read on this one. The Silence of the Lambs. I got the Criterion Blu-ray of this, but I got this tape before then, and I'll probably keep this one anyway, just for that classic artwork. This is the original Orion Home Video VHS. Ink label. No print date. This is the other polygram tape, The Graduate. Watched this movie for the first time back in February. Absolutely loved it. I ended up bringing in my DVD for pop culture class not too long after I watched it for the first time. I had no idea that Polygram even released this movie on VHS until not too long before I found this tape. And this is a special edition because that's the theatrical trailer right before the movie. There's the ink label. And this also has invisible ink, but I cannot read that. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. One of Jim Carrey's best. Really hilarious movie right here. Ink label. And this is a reprint from July 31st, 1995. This copy has no previews at the beginning. I don't think the original 1994 VHS of this had previews at the beginning or not. But either way, definitely had to get this movie for the collection. Same with Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Definitely not as good as the first one, but still a really fun one. This was a former rental from Blockbuster, but the purchase date was ripped off. There's the ink label. The reels look kind of funny for a Warner Brothers tape. That's because this is a recycled tape from the 295th day of 1995 and January 21st, 1996. Curly Sue. I think this is Steve Carell's first movie. He has a small role in this one, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't watched this one yet, but heard good things about it. The Snapper Case DVD of this movie is out of print. The only way you can get this movie right now is the Warner Archives Amazon Burn On Demand DVD. There's the vertical sticker label. This is a reprint from 1996 or 97. This was printed on Halloween of 1997. And why I say 1996 is because this tape still has the cheesy shield at the beginning. Plus it has the boring shield on the sides of the tape. Reprint, still cool to have for the collection. This is the movie that got Charlize Theron her Oscar, Monster. Directed by Patty Jenkins, who also directed Wonder Woman. That was a really good movie. Heard excellent things about this one. Here it's a really dark and messed up true story. Sticker label. April 19th, 2004. Blazing Saddles. Classic Mel Brooks comedy right here. Ink label. May 11th, 2000. Domestic Disturbance. This one with Vince Vaughn in a dramatic role, and Steve Buscemi as well. I have not checked this one out yet, but I definitely look forward to. Printed on 31st week of 2002. I don't know if this has a 90th anniversary feature presentation at the beginning, but either way, get that for the collection. This next one is ultra rare. Medea's Family Reunion. This is my first time ever coming across a Medea movie on VHS. This is a Canadian tape. Ink label. And this was printed on July 28th, 2006. When Harry Met Sally. MGM Contemporary Classics tape. I watched this movie about a week after I got this tape. This is one of the best romantic comedies ever made, if not the best. I was really blown away by how much I enjoyed this one. Vertical sticker label, which says MGM Home Entertainment on it. And this is a reprint from September 21st, 1998. And even though this is a reprint, it still has the 1997 Tape Master. Last two tapes are the update. Bad Boys 2. I might try to get the first one on VHS sometime. This is a tape I usually never come across, so when I finally found this one, I definitely had to get it. This is one of those rare sequels that is just as good as the first one. I mean, yes, it is 147 minutes, but it's really entertaining throughout. Sticker label. Kind of weird for a Columbia TriStar tape to have these red tabs and reels. Printed on the 10th week of 2004. This tape has no previews at the beginning. I don't think there ever was a copy of this with previews, but if there is, this is not one of them. Final tape for the update. Another rare one. The Incredibles. I saw the second one in theaters and really enjoyed it. It's on par with this one. No pun intended. Because it's the Parr family and whatnot. Okay, I'll stop. Ink label, blue red, black reels. January 25th, 2005. My friend Alex tried to trade me the Avon copy of Shrek for this. I told him no. My answer's still no. That's the end of the video.